What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Generations. That's right, it's Bo here, and yeah, we are here in the starter base, such as it is. Yeah, okay, so as you recall, last time, we're out here, we're in the midst of the survival world. We cannot die. No. We cannot die. We are playing hardcore style, at least for the time being. And yeah, I have done the interior for our little starter base here, and I guess, it'd probably be best to actually start from the outside. All right, this probably looks a little familiar. I did do a little addition. I kind of extended out the porch there to make sure that we weren't collecting snow here on the edge, as I found out fairly early on. That was going to be a bit of a problem. In fact, as you can see, I'm surrounded by snow, just tons and tons of snow because, of course, as I've been working in there, the snow has been falling out here, which is kind of cool. I like the ambiance of it. But as we go down in, we have a fully realized interior. So, of course, we've got a bit of a workspace right here. I went ahead and kind of created a central table just for, just for some kind of cool decor. I think it looks really nice. Plenty of storage, at least plenty of storage for the moment. And then over here, right down here, we've got my bedroom. There's absolutely nothing in my chest, but should I ever actually get some decent armor, maybe one day, then we might actually keep it in there. That'd be pretty good. Then there's this room. I'm going to talk about this room a little bit more in a minute, but it's kind of like the ice chest, if you will. I'd like to actually put like some ice blocks in here. This will be where I store my food and provisions and that sort of thing. It's a quick exit as well, should I need it, although I don't imagine that I will. Oh, and there's a window. Yeah, look at this. Look at this little window. I love this. So many really cool views with the mountains out in the background. I just think it's really nice. Then way over here, we have what will be the enchanting room. Yes, that's right. We need to seriously consider doing some enchanting because I am burning through a lot of gear very quickly to the point where I'm almost out of iron. And yeah, I need to get ready to do some enchanting. And over here, eventually, I'm thinking this is where my portal is going to be. We'll remove this kind of grating right here, and then I'll have portal access from both the inside and the outside, and that'll be perfect. Those are the plans, but they're not necessarily the plans for today. Because you see, while I have been doing good feasting on berries right over in my little berry farm that I was kind of showcasing earlier, I actually need more food. In fact, I don't just need more food, I need more items that can serve as both food and function. That's right. What I need is some wheat and I need some cows. I need to figure out a way to get both while still living up here on the top of this mountain. Okay, so admittedly, I don't actually know a whole lot as it relates to how ice works in Minecraft. I feel like two things I've observed. One, you put down water and it becomes ice. And then two, you put down even the slightest bit of a heat source and ice becomes water. So maybe this will not be a problem. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, and as the sun begins to set, maybe first we should do some sleeping. All right, we'll just clear off the snow. Actually, if I just lay down the water... Yeah, that doesn't do it. So first things first, we put down the water. Then we till the soil here. Yes, good. Okay, so far so good. Things are doing the thing. Well, this is working very well. Okay, so I don't know why I was scared. I guess I thought this would freeze. Oh no. So it did freeze, and now things are no longer working. Okay, all right. So I do know enough about how water works then. What if I put... Okay, new plan. I am putting a torch underneath the ice block to see if that'll melt it. This seemed like it was working so well. So do I get to keep the ones that were doing okay? They seem to actually still be growing, so that's kind of good. Although I am getting nervous. I'm starting to think this is not going to melt my ice. Oof. Which also means I'm going to need another bucket of water. Okay, for experimentation. Okay. Oh, wait. No, it did work. Look, it did work. Okay. Good. Yes. All right, so I'm encouraged by this. Now that means that we're going to need some more seeds. So let's head down to the mountain. And I tell you what, while we're doing this, we might do a little exploring as well. Perhaps we could make it all the way to the ocean and kind of see what's up there. Might as well pick up some more fuel while we're at it. Maybe grab a few trees. Interesting. I've noticed there's a lot of cave openings kind of all throughout these mountains, which I am hoping will be really good for some mining once I get bold enough to do that. But I really, before I go mining, feel like I need to get some books going, which I'm also just starting to realize now that means I am going to need some sugarcane. Oh, hang on, dog. Hey, love me. Oh, I do feel like I'm kind of doing this since I'm attempting to live up in the mountains. Like, I do feel like I'm kind of doing this on hard mode. Like, you get some really cool views, but at the same time, the resources are not nearly as plentiful as if you're living kind of coastal. Okay. Ooh, there's some seeds. Need some more seeds. There's some seeds. Yes. And we have hit the coast. Oh, beautiful. Oh, this is really nice. See, I should have lived here. Boom. We got to sell some sugar cane. Yellow. Wow. Okay. This is really where I should be living. Oh man, this is awesome. Okay, well, kind of feel like I've committed to where I'm at now, way up there somewhere. But this is pretty great. Oh man, maybe we do something out here later. Like, we can create a little castle or maybe a tower of some sort right here. That could be kind of cool. Okay, hey buddy. Yep, you're coming with me, please. Nope, come back. Yep, got one. And is that a second one? It's a second one. At some point, I should probably consider figuring out a path or building some sort of road down the mountain. That would be good. Ooh, iron. But I don't have the time. Okay, I think I have found my way to the right hillside. Yes. Okay. Good. Torches are a good sign. And my water is still water, which is also a good sign. Okay, we did it, guys. We did it. We got you up here. Okay, let's find a place to tuck you real quick. Well, all things considered, I think that went really well. I mean, I think it went extremely well. So we've got ourselves our cows, which I've got back here for the time being. They're fine. They're just a little loud, so that'll be a fun little project to figure out how to store them somewhere where they're not going to be super loud all the time. But yes, our water still continues to be water, and our wheat is slowly but surely starting to, become wheat. So then the next question is about sugarcane. Where do we grow sugarcane / how do we grow sugarcane? Okay, somewhat moment of truth. Okay, that did not spread the way I was hoping it to. Oh, it's going through the trap door. Wait, where'd it go? All right, so we got the water flowing. That's fine. Will sugarcane grow on snow? No, not even a little bit. Okay, so I think this actually works. I think we've got ourselves a little functioning farm here in the midst of the snow, all the way up here on a mountain. I think this is going to work. This has yet to freeze back up, so I think the torch is just really all we needed. It was just one little torch, 2 blocks underneath the water block to keep it nice and warm and from freezing. And then this one right here, it's just going to keep on running. This isn't causing any kind of problems for these further down or anything. And I should be able to lay out some sugarcane all along this line. So yeah, I think we're good. At least for a little, a little beginner type situation, enough to get us some wheat so we can feed our friends over here, so we get some leather, so we get our sugar cane, so we get our paper. Yeah, we should have a thriving library in no time. It's just going to take a little time. Let's see what happens. I feel like the sound effects on this episode are going to be way too high, like the background noise. I'm not sure. I just tried to lower it a little bit, but yeah, been busy. Okay, we've been busy. We got a lot more cows back here. Hey, cows. You can't even see them. You just those are cows. And we've got some sugar cane. That's been good. And this has all been happening because this stuff has in fact worked. This is all growing. We've got a little farm out here, and it is actually doing the job. Now, while I was doing this, I was also doing all of that. You see that? That's right. I started creating a little bit of a road system that will allow me to get from the top of this mountain kind of down to the coast eventually, and then just kind of down there where I can go and collect wood and do all sorts of things. So yes, I can safely get up and down the mountain right now, and that's a huge win in and of itself. Ooh, we have got more wheat. Boom, boom. Let's get all the wheat. Okay, we need to figure out exactly how much leather, how many books are we going to be able to get out of all of this farming that we've done over the last several hours. All right, next generation, y'all have a bright future ahead of you, okay? I promise. Yeah, you're going to be fine. Only 16 leather. That doesn't feel very great. Okay, we're going to need you guys to get active pretty quick. Oh, that was that was very quick. You're an odd number. Sorry, buddy. And I might want to try to figure out some sort of situation, maybe like where I can feed them here and then do like a water system with a little lava situation. That might work. I think there's actually some lava. I don't know that I can see it from here, but I've noticed down around there-ish somewhere, there's a cave with, or not even a cave, really a mountainside with some lava running down it. So that might be choice. 6 bookshelves. Is that it? That's it. It's not bad, though. I mean, that's a start. And actually, the funny thing is, I'm just now realizing I'm not going to be able to enchant anything until I actually have the obsidian and diamond situation all worked out, which I clearly don't have. So, okay, I may have made a grand mistake. My mindset was don't go caving until you can enchant your gear, but now I'm realizing I can't enchant my gear without going caving. Whew, okay. All right, so that means we're going to have to do this. Okay, well, you know what? If nothing else, that gives us our assignment for next episode, right? So we've done some good things. Oh, it's night. We've done some good things. We got the whole farm going right here. This is very promising and very exciting, and it was probably one of the things I was most nervous about doing in the snow, but we figured it out. Just took one little torch on either side, and we are set. That's great. But let me go ahead and show you this real quick, too, because I want to make sure that you get a chance to see, all the hard work that has happened while I've been growing all these things, and that is this little mountain trail. I'm very proud of it. It's very nice. I try to go with kind of the natural landscape and what made the most sense there. As we kind of carved down this very, just natural trail, I thought, all right, well, let's give it a little something a bit sturdy here, a bit of a bridge that goes over the ravine. I mean, there's not, it's not like there's much below it from that standpoint, but it does get you kind of from one side of the hill to the other side. And as we go over here, it wraps around. We've got a path that we're working on there. There's nothing really here. There's just like a little overlook because, there really wasn't anything to do. There's no reason to go that direction, at least right now. So I just figured, we'll just kind of keep it as a little overlook. And same thing for right here. I was thinking it might be kind of cool at some point to make a little statue, maybe a little monument to yours truly. I mean, after all, this is all about survival. We're not planning on checking out anytime soon, but when it is game over, so to speak, for us, I want to make sure that I have, a pretty good monument to myself. And that is the perfect place for it, I think. You can see it from my home up there, and yeah, that could be pretty cool. I don't know. I'm just thinking about that. But if we go over here, we see that the road gets a little bit less fancy, and right here it'll kind of bring you to this open area where, we may keep it natural, we may do something in the future, who knows? Or if we go this way, we kind of continue our path, which will ultimately go down to the sea. My mindset is that I'm kind of building this little, structure that allows you to kind of have a little bit of a winding way down because we've got a fairly steep hill here. And I thought that would be kind of a fun way to just add a little bit of something different in the mix. I've had to be careful. Because I've fallen down a couple of times. And fortunately, with my armor, I can take it. But yeah, we're trying to survive. You know what? It's hardcore. I mean, it's not hardcore unless you live hardcore. And the legend of the Rent was way hardcore. But I do think that is going to do it for us for today. We have made some great progress. We have got ourselves a farm going up there with both food and books in the works. We have created a path to help us get around a little bit. And we know now that we're going to need to do some mining next time. So be sure to stay tuned. It's going to be a blast. If you're enjoying the series, be sure to like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. That'd be nice. It's a little humble series, but very having some fun with it, and that's the name of the game. It literally is. It literally is the name of the game. Well, okay, so the name of the game is Minecraft, but the name of this game is fun. Nope, the name of this game is Generations. Anyway, we're just having fun, okay? That's what we're doing. We're having fun, and I hope you do too. So until next time, goodbye. Boom, 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 boom. Jumping on the bed, jumping on the bed, jumping on the bed, jumping on the bed, jump, 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 jump.